Ways to show cats love that they can understand. Hey everyone, it's Alexa and welcome back to another video. Cats are mysterious creatures. How will we decipher their behaviors? This is an excellent place to start if you want your pet cat to know that you absolutely love them. Before we get into today's video, make sure that you are subscribed down below and ring the bell icon so that you never miss any of our upcoming videos. Pet them. Just pet your cat. Simple enough, right? We might think of cats as less in need of affection when compared to dogs, but this isn't entirely true. Cats love when owners pet and massage them. Pet them from their nose to the ends of their tails. If they like the spot behind their ears or at the base of their tail, pay more attention to that area. When you pet your cat more, you may also find things like sores or matted fur that may be uncomfortable for them or be cause for medical concern. Your attention. As we said, cats are independent, but they also crave your attention. People are multifaceted and cats are too. To give your cat the best care you can provide them with, you need to know your cat well. Do they like cuddling with you? Do they like specific treats? Do they like it when you're constantly around them or if you leave them alone? You'll find your feline friend usually wants something simple and that a caring look their way or a pat on the head is enough. Sing to them. Cats are quite affectionate and do love when you are around them. Something you may not have realized they love is when you sing to them. Cats are naturally very vocal creatures. Any noise, whether it be music you play or music you sing, is something they will respond to. Singing directly to your cat lets them know you want to communicate with them. Turn the faucet on. Domestic kitties descend from bigger beasts like lions and tigers. In the wild, it is instinct to drink running water, as that is the safest water to consume. A cat's instincts do not fall far from the ancestral tree. Turn on the faucet for your cat once in a while and let them drink from it. You will satisfy an underlying wild urge in them without all the danger. Training. Don't let your pet wallow in boredom. Cats need to exercise their bodies and their minds. Unlike dogs, cats aren't really motivated by praise. However, they do respond to positive reinforcement in the form of soft foods like tuna or baby food or pieces of chicken. Keep practicing so that your cat feels more familiar with the process. Lots of people like to use clickers at short distances to call their cat. When you click the device and your cat approaches you, reward them with a treat. Proper training means your cat can learn useful behaviors like going in kitty litter, but they can also learn novelty tricks too. Showing the belly. Perplexed by a cat's behavior, one way felines prefer to show affection is by showing their belly to you. They will lay on their back and expose their abdomens. This behavior is a green light for you to rub their bellies. Animals tend to hide their stomachs away from others, especially if they're sleeping. They do this because their abdomen is one of the most vulnerable parts of their body, so if a cat is exposing its stomach to you, it means they trust you. Say hello. When you come home, greet your cat. Say hello and say their name. Whether or not they stick around in the room or go exploring somewhere else, they will feel the acknowledgement you sent their way and will appreciate it. Likewise, when they meow, meow right back. Try to mimic the sound they made. They will feel more comfortable around you if they think you two are more alike. Make introductions. Have you noticed that your cat tends to hiss or flee in fear when guests come over? Maybe you're adopting a dog or another cat and are afraid of how your antisocial kitty will respond. To lessen the anxiety rush the cat feels in the face of strangers, make sure to give proper introductions, just like you would with your friends. Cats like routine. When you bring someone new in, they are not only defensive, but they may also trust you less. Bring your cat over to see the new person or pet. If it's a pet, mark each pet's territory clearly so that the cat knows no one is invading their space. Hold hands. In the same vein of petting your cat, hold their hand too. Cats love touch and like to grab at things. Hold their furry little paws in your hand and rub your fingers on both the top and bottom of their paws. It will also soothe them, knowing that you're there. Gifting them catnip. Catnip provides felines somewhat of a high, but it is harmless for cats to consume or inhale. Catnip is an herb found in the mint family. If a cat ingests catnip, they'll likely fall asleep. If they inhale catnip, that's when the world appears more elevated to them. Either way, your cat is going to enjoy the gift very much. More cat treats. Try not to restrict treats to those hard biscuits you bought in the cat food aisle. The smaller and smellier the food you give them ensures that 1, your cat will find the item more interesting because of the smell, and 2, you won't spoil them and feed them too much. Something you've never given them before earns you extra points for its uniqueness. Cats prefer things like cooked beef, turkey, or other lean deli meats. Don't feed them raw meat because it can make them sick. Kneading on you. Similar to how humans need bread dough, cats need as well. Experts don't know why cats do this, but it seems to be something that cats enjoy. When a cat kneads you on your legs or stomach, that is them showing a sign of affection. Let them massage you. Most believe cats rub their paws on surfaces when they are content, imitating the way mother cats nurse their offspring. Playing fetch. Not many people play fetch with their cats, but doing so is not unheard of. The cat version of traditional fetch is called chase and pounce because it's more about the hunt than pleasing their owners with retrieval. They may be small kittens in your heart, but in their minds, a cat is as mighty as a lion. Indulge their primal sense and throw a yarn ball or a toy mouse across the room. Your cat will catch on quickly as to what they need to do. Converse with cats. Even though animals do not speak human speech, obviously, some do understand what certain human sounds mean. Talk regularly to your cat. Speaking to them acquaints them with your voice and the emotions attached to different tones you create. Plus, speaking assures them you are paying attention. However, for cats to understand you, you need to understand what their sounds mean first so that you can communicate effectively. You might sound like the crazy cat lady talking to your cat alone, but your pet won't think so. The curled tail. An excited cat will flick its tail. But remember, the word excited does not always mean happy. It's possible your cat feels threatened when flicking its tail. When cats want to play, their tail looks as if it's waving. What tail movement displays your cat's love for you? Look for a curved tip, which indicates ease. A tail straight up in the air with a curved tip may mean contentment and a willingness to act friendly. Let them lick you. When cats lick themselves, they're usually grooming. Many times, if you stroke your cat's fur, they respond in kind by licking you to reassure you that they love you back. Think of a cat's lick as the equivalent to humans hugging. For those who think animals licking you is gross, don't own a pet. You're just going to disappoint them. Headbutting. Rams headbutt to fight. Even people headbutt to fight. Felines headbutt to say they adore you. Kitty headbutts are non-aggressive and are a demonstration of trust. Heads faced down are weak spots for animals. A cat willing to put its head down to bonk you is a cat that trusts you with its life. Take some time to observe their facial movements. A slow blink means they're comfortable around you. Blink back, and your cat receives the same message. Stress relief. Cat tree. So maybe they don't pay the bills or help the kids with their homework, but pets do get stressed out. Anxious animals need an outlet for extreme emotions. These creatures of habit do not accept change readily, but there are a few things you can do to decrease stress in the home, whether it's a new pet, a newborn baby, or a new house altogether. Catnip, as we said before, is good for relaxing them. You can also try herbs like dried chamomile or hops. Toys like a cat tree or scratching post assist cats in channeling that anxiety into energy. Personal space, please. If you haven't caught on by now with all the references to wild cats, your feline is a territorial creature. Like in any relationship, no one likes to be smothered. Allow your cat all the personal space you want. After all, if you wanted a constant companion that followed you everywhere, you probably should have adopted a puppy. Create a space for your cat with a bed, toys, and water. Feed them their favorites. Sometimes a bowl of warm food is just what the veterinarian ordered. Whatever your cat's favorite food is, don't forget to pamper them with it once in a while. Milk is a kitten favorite and is generally safe for them to drink, but older cats may exhibit signs of lactose intolerance. If your cat is no longer a kitten, you should purchase special cat milk for them to enjoy. Meats are a safe bet too. Other human foods such as anything with whole grains, fish, and veggies are healthy for your cat to munch on too. Take note of the kinds of cat food that they're fond of and spoil them once in a while. Foods to steer clear from are grapes, garlic, bread dough, and chocolate. Groom them yourself. Cats groom themselves all the time. That's why fur balls exist. Once in a while, try to groom the cat yourself. They will most likely welcome the gesture. Brushing their bodies is another way to exhibit affection through touch. Brushes made especially for cats are available to buy so that your cat has the optimal brushing experience. Experts suggest brushing 1 to 3 times a week for short-haired cats. Longer-haired cats tend to need brushing more often. When high shedding season rolls around in the spring and summer, groom cats a little more often. We're almost at number 1. Before we reveal the top spot, we have a question for you guys. If you had the ability to speak to your pet like you speak to humans, what would you say? Let us know in the comments below. Sleep next to each other. Cats may leer at everyone else, but a cat treated properly will bond closely with their owner. A cat that shows you all their love languages we spoke about on this list is a cat that chose you. In return, let your cat be near you when they want to. Let them sleep next to you or snuggle up on the couch with you as you watch TV. When a cat brings you a dead rat or bird, that's them saying, "I've noticed you don't know how to hunt, so I did it for you." So don't freak out when they do this. They may also fetch their favorite play toy and bring it to you. Accept their small gifts, no matter how much cat drool is covering it. That's the best way to show a cat appreciation.